Danica Kim grew up shuffling between restaurants at the neon-lit food court in Koreatown Plaza. So, naturally, this was the best place to meet for purposes of both nostalgia and really, really good food options.
So this is Plaza Market. Every kid has a memory here. Like, it's guaranteed, like the pink tiles, everything about it is iconic, and like it's an institution in K-Town.
The general rule is to never grocery shop hungry. So after indulging ourselves in shike, wangmandu, and seiumandu, we went to the mecca of Korean grocery stores, H-Mart, before heading back to Danica's to cook up even more to eat.
We'll see. Kimbap is just two words combined, kim, which means seaweed, and pap, which means rice. So the one on my right is perla leaf. This one is braised shiitake mushrooms, and this one is a kimchi filling. The other common fillings are egg, daikon, like pickled daikon, which is also put here because a lot of people just like to eat a side of that. And then oreng, which is fish cake, fried fish cake, always goes into it as well. I see this like being called sushi. Mm-hmm. And I get why. It looks like a roll, like a California roll or like a whatever, like a rainbow roll. But if you ask like a Japanese person if this is sushi, they'll be like, no. And if you ask a Korean person if this is sushi, they'll also say no. Like it is like very different. And for the cultures that it comes from, I think it's important that you identify the difference. There's a lot of history with this dish specifically. My mom grew up eating it. She would look forward to field trips at school because she wanted to eat kimbap. She used to pack it for me on like field trip days as well. And I remember like my mom would send me money to like with me to buy like souvenirs, and I would spend that buying food because I didn't want to eat kimbap. And it wasn't even an embarrassing food, like it was just different, and that's like scary. I think every culture talks about it. Like any kind of immigrant family has that kind of story where they open their lunchbox and it's terrifying because like the smell that isn't plain white bread comes out. And I think it'd be a lot less scary if we had the language to be like, oh no, this is like a dish that people can eat and like people do eat and love. So this is a street food. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make the accompanying street food, which is omukguk. Mm-hmm. Omuk means the fish cake, mm-hmm. and guk means soup. There's a lot of social media saying right now, like, if you love Asian food so much, why can't you love the people as much? My first gut reaction was yes, like, that's so true. It's amazing to see people enjoy your food, and it hurts that much more to see that enjoyment end there. And the moment it becomes about the people, it's like very easy to turn away. And then I like thought about it more and I was like, this is a really ridiculous question, because why do immigrants even need a reason to be loved and to be appreciated? Like, it shouldn't be like, if you love Asian food, then why don't you love the people? It should be, you should love the people because they're people. And like that, it got really lost in a lot of the messages these days. Like going back to like kimbap and calling it sushi for my friends, like it's because I want them to feel comfortable and I want us to have a shared love of this dish and like a shared pleasant experience. And it's no fault of my friends that they call it Korean sushi now, because I created that space for them, because I felt the need to create that space. But at the same time, I wish people would create spaces for us in the same way. Every culture has so much good to offer, and I'm so glad that Koreans have Koreatown to show that, because it's really our little playground to like show you like the type of food we can have, the type of parties we can throw. Like it's like really beautiful. It's been sad because a lot of it's locked up, closed down, like who knows what'll open up again. But I know for a fact that Koreatown has burned to the ground and risen back stronger and to what it was before COVID. And I can only imagine that this time, with the type of people that are in the world now, with our generation, and how like inspired we are to like get whatever passion we have out there, I know that there's gonna be like something really amazing that comes out of this. And with all the education that's come forward because of the social movements that are occurring now, I think a lot of people are gonna be entering this a lot more educated. So not only just with like excitement and joy, but with like an understanding and an appreciation on a different level and a deeper level.